Welcome to a new installment of Movies in 10 Minutes. Today we will watch Fantastic Beasts and Where to Find Them, a 2016 fantasy film. In 1926, British wizard and Magi-zoologist Newt Scamander arrives in New York City. Arriving only for a brief stopover, he observes Mary Lou Barebone, a Muggle woman leading the extremist movement of the Second Salemites, at a rally in which wizards and witches are judged as dangerous. In an attempt to win back a Snaso who has escaped from his suitcase of magical creatures, Newt meets No-Mag Jacob Kowalski, an aspiring pastry chef, and they unwittingly exchange their suitcases. Porpentina, Tina Goldstein, a former MACUSA, the Magical Congress of the United States of America, or arrests Newt for breaking magical law. Since the suitcase in his possession contains only Jacob's baked goods, Newt is released. At home, Jacob opens Newt's suitcase, inadvertently releasing several creatures into the city. After Newt finds Jacob and his suitcase, Tina takes them to her apartment and introduces them to her sister Queenie, a Legilimens. Jacob and Queenie fall in love with each other, even though American magicians are forbidden to have relationships with No-Mags. Newt takes Jacob inside his suitcase, which is magically expanded to house various creatures including an Obscurus, a parasite that develops inside magically gifted children whose abilities are suppressed, who rarely live more than 10 years. After recapturing 2 of the 3 escaped creatures, the Snaso and an Erumpent, Tina returns the case to MACUSA, but they are arrested because ministry officials believe that one of Newt's creatures is responsible for the killing of Senator Henry Shaw Jr., who was actually attacked by another Obscurus. The director of magical security, Percival Graves, accuses Newt of conspiring with the notorious dark wizard Gellert Grindelwald, and decides to destroy Newt's suitcase and erase Jacob's recent memories. Newt and Tina are sentenced to death, but escape aided by Queenie and Jacob, who retrieve Newt's suitcase. A tip from Tina's goblin informant, Narlac, leads the 4 to recapture the last escaped creatures, a demiguise and an Occamy. Graves approaches Credence, Mary Lou's adopted son, and offers to free him from his mother in exchange for helping him find the Obscurus that is causing havoc throughout the city. Credence finds a wand under his adopted sister Modesty's bed, which Mary Lou assumes is his. When Credence is about to be punished, the Obscurus kills Mary Lou and her eldest daughter Chastity. Graves, assuming that Modesty is the Obscurus host, believes Credence is a wizard and refuses to teach him magic as he promised. Credence reveals that he is the real Obscurus and has survived because of the intensity of his magic, and attacks the town in broad daylight. Newt finds Credence hiding in a subway tunnel, but he is attacked by Graves. Tina, who had been trying to protect Credence from Mary Lou, tries to calm the boy down, while Graves tries to convince Credence to listen to him. When Credence returns to human form, MACUSA President Serafina Picquery and the Aurors counterattack, destroying the Obscurus. However, Newt notices a single shred of the creature flying away moving away. Graves admits that he planned to release the Obscurus to expose the magical community to the No-Mags and frame Newt for the incident. The Auror in fact claims that MACUSA laws protect the No-Mags at the expense of the magical community, and that he no longer plans to live undercover. Picquery orders the Aurors to capture Graves, but he defeats them. Newt captures him with the help of his Velenopter, one of his creatures, and reveals that Graves is Grindelwald in disguise, leaving doubt as to whether or not the real Graves is alive. The MACUSA fears that their secret world has been discovered, but Newt releases his winged thunder to spread a potion to erase the memory of recent magical events over the entire city in the form of raindrops. Meanwhile, MACUSA wizards repair the damage and erase recent events from the newspapers. Queenie kisses Jacob as the rain erases her memories, and Newt returns to England, promising to visit Tina again to give her a copy of his book. Jacob opens a bakery with sweets similar to Newt's creatures, and, when Queenie enters, she smiles. Thank you for following this video to the end. Let us know in a comment which summaries you would like to see in the future, and subscribe so you don't miss future videos.